Welcome back to the channel Coins. Today we are talking about a simple looking coin that millions of people ignore every single day, a coin that hides history, mystery, and serious collector interest inside its tiny size. I am talking about the 1 dime coin, specifically the 1999 D1 dime, a coin that many people think is common, but smart collectors know it can be much more than that. So stay with me till the end because what you are about to hear might make you check your pockets, drawers, and old coin jars right after this video. The 1 dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime, is one of the most iconic coins in American history. Introduced in 1946, it was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man deeply connected to the fight against polio and the founding of the March of Dimes. This alone gives the dime a strong emotional and historical background, making it more than just 10 cents. Over the decades, the dime has seen changes in metal, minting quality, and collector demand, and the 1999 D-dime sits right in the middle of an interesting modern era of U.S. coinage. The 1999 D1 dime was minted at the Denver Mint, which is why it carries the D Mint mark. Millions of these coins were produced, and yes, most of them are still only worth face value. But this is where most people stop learning, and that is where collectors start paying attention. Because value is not only about how many coins were made, value is about condition, rarity within condition, errors, and demand. And the 1999 D-dime has examples that collectors are willing to pay serious money for. Let us talk about condition, because condition is everything in the coin world. A 1999 D-dime that has been used in daily circulation, with scratches, dull color, and worn details, will usually stay at 10 cents. But a coin that has never been used, never spent, never damaged, and still shows full original mint luster is a completely different story. High-grade uncirculated examples can sell for many times their face value, especially when certified by professional grading services. Now here is where things get exciting. Some 1999 D-dimes have been found with minting errors. These errors can include off-center strikes, weak strikes, double die features, clipped planchets, or unusual surface textures. Error coins are like fingerprints, no two are exactly the same, and collectors love them. Depending on the type and visibility of the error, a 1999 D-dime with a genuine mint error can be worth from hundreds to thousands of dollars. This is not imagination, this is how the collector market works. You may have heard people throwing around very big numbers online, sometimes saying a dime is worth hundreds of thousands or even close to $1 million. Let me be very clear and very honest with you, because coins is about real knowledge. Those extreme prices are only possible in extremely rare situations, such as unique errors, perfect grades, or historically important specimens sold at major auctions. Not every 1999 D-dime will reach such a level, but the possibility of finding a valuable example is what makes this hobby exciting. Professional grading plays a huge role here. A 1999 D-dime graded at the highest mint state levels becomes rare not because of low mintage, but because very few coins survive in absolutely perfect condition. Collectors compete for the best, and when competition rises, prices rise. This is how a small coin slowly climbs from pocket change into a serious collectible. The history of the dime itself adds another layer of value. The Roosevelt dime represents post-war America, economic growth, and modern minting technology. The 1999 date also connects to a turning point era, the end of the 20th century, when many collectors were saving coins, but not always carefully. That makes truly flawless examples harder to find today than people think. So what should you do if you find a 1999 D-dime? First, do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value instantly. Second, look closely at the details, the shine, the edges, and the mint mark. Compare it with images of high-grade examples. If something looks unusual or extremely sharp and clean, consider having it checked by a professional. This small step can be the difference between 10 cents and a life-changing discovery. Coin collecting is not just about money, it is about patience, knowledge, and curiosity. The 1 dime may be small, but its story is big. The 1999 D-dime reminds us that treasure does not always come in gold bars or giant coins. Sometimes, it hides quietly in plain sight, waiting for the right person to notice it. If you enjoy learning about coins that most people overlook, if you like the idea that history and value can fit in the palm of your hand, then you are in the right place. This channel Coins is dedicated to uncovering these hidden stories, one coin at a time. Before you leave, take a moment today to check your change. Look at your dimes a little more closely. That ordinary-looking 1999 D dime might not be ordinary at all. And who knows, the next big discovery could be sitting right there, waiting for you to find it. Stay curious, stay smart, and keep collecting. This is Coins, and I will see you in the next video. Today we are diving deep into a tiny piece of American history that many people still ignore, the one-dime coin, especially the 2004 D dime, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance but carries a story that continues to surprise collectors around the world. If you have ever held a dime in your hand and thought it was just 10 cents, today's video might completely change your mind, so stay with me till the end because this coin has details most people never notice. The one dime has always played a powerful role in American coinage. Small in size, yet massive in history, the dime represents precision, trust, and everyday life in the United States. The 2004 D dime was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small d mint mark on the coin. Millions were produced, but not all coins are created equal, and that is where the real story begins. Within large mintages, rare variations, errors, and high-grade examples quietly slip into circulation, unnoticed by the public but highly desired by collectors. The design of the 2004 D dime features Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man whose legacy shaped modern America. Roosevelt's portrait on the dime symbolizes leadership, resilience, and recovery. The reverse shows a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, representing liberty, peace, and strength. This design alone connects the coin to deep national values, making it more than just currency. But what truly drives value is condition, rarity, and unique characteristics. Many people ask why a 2004 D dime could be worth more than face value. The answer lies in mint errors, exceptional strikes, and pristine condition coins. Some 2004 D dimes were struck with off-center designs, double dies, weak strikes, or unusual surface features that occurred during the minting process. These errors are not mistakes to collectors, they are treasures. When authenticated and graded, such coins can reach prices that shock everyday coin holders. Another important factor is grading. A regular circulated 2004 D dime may be worth only face value, but a coin graded MS67, MS68, or higher by professional grading services becomes a completely different story. High-grade examples are extremely hard to find because dimes circulate heavily and wear quickly. Coins that survived untouched, with sharp details and full luster, are rare and highly collectible. There are also stories and market rumors that certain exceptional 2004 D dimes with rare mint errors or perfect strikes have reached astonishing values in private sales and auctions. Some claims mention values climbing into hundreds of thousands of dollars when the coin is unique, historically documented, and in flawless condition. While not every claim is verified, the excitement surrounding these coins keeps collectors searching through rolls, jars, and old collections every single day. The current market for modern U.S. coins has changed dramatically. Collectors today are not only focused on old silver coins, but also modern issues with hidden rarity. The 2004 D dime stands right in that category. With rising interest, online auctions, and global collectors, demand continues to grow. What once sat unnoticed in pockets is now carefully examined under magnification. History also plays a role. Coins minted during the early 2000s reflect a transitional era in U.S. minting technology. Slight changes in dies, pressure, and quality control during this time created subtle variations that are now being discovered years later. Each newly found variation adds another layer to the story of the 2004 D dime, increasing curiosity and market attention. Collectors know that patience is key. Many valuable coins are not found overnight. They are discovered by people who take the time to learn, observe, and understand what they are holding. A simple dime can turn into a life-changing discovery if it carries the right characteristics. That is why experts always say never clean your coins, never rush to sell, and always get professional opinions. If you have a 2004 dime, look closely at the mint mark, the details of Roosevelt's face, the torch lines, and the edges. Check for doubling, misalignment, or unusual textures. These small differences are what separate a common coin from a rare collectible. The beauty of coin collecting is that anyone can participate. You do not need to be rich to start. Sometimes the most valuable pieces come from the most ordinary places. A coin passed down, a roll from the bank, or loose change at home could be holding something special. As the market evolves, interest in modern dimes continues to rise. Collectors are paying more attention, and prices for high-grade and error coins keep moving upward. The 2004 dime is no longer just spare change, it is a symbol of hidden value and untold potential. So the next time you see a dime, do not underestimate it. That small silver-colored coin could be a silent witness to history, craftsmanship, and unexpected wealth. Keep learning, keep searching, and most importantly, keep believing that big value can come in small packages. If you enjoy discovering rare coins and hidden stories, make sure to subscribe to Coins, like this video, and share it with fellow collectors. Your next great find might already be in your pocket, waiting for you to notice it. Today we are talking about a coin that almost everyone ignores, a coin that looks ordinary, a coin many people spend without even thinking, but collectors know that sometimes the most common-looking coins can surprise the world. Today our focus is on the 1 dime coin, specifically the 2021 P1 dime, a modern coin with a deep history and a lot of confusion around its value, rarity, and future potential. The 1 dime is one of the smallest coins in American currency, but its history is massive. The dime has been part of the United States monetary system since the late 1700s, and over the years it has changed designs, metals, and meanings. When you hold a dime in your hand, you are not just holding 10 cents, you are holding centuries of American history, economics, and craftsmanship. The 2021 P1 dime was minted in Philadelphia, one of the most important minting locations in the United States. The P Mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known for producing billions of coins with high-quality standards. In 2021, the world was still recovering from global disruptions, and coin production was affected in many ways. This has led many people to believe that some modern coins from this period could become special in the future. On the front side of the 2021 P1 dime, we see the familiar portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. This design has been used since 1946 to honor the former president and his role in leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt was also closely connected to the March of Dimes, which made the dime a perfect coin to carry his image. His portrait reminds us that even a small coin can represent powerful leadership and national resilience. The back side of the dime features a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch representing strength and independence. This design is simple, clean, and deeply symbolic. Many collectors appreciate this balance of meaning, even though the design has been around for decades. Now let us talk about the big question that everyone asks. Is the 2021 P1 dime worth a lot of money? Online you may see shocking numbers, crazy prices, and viral posts claiming values like hundreds of thousands or even close to $1 million. Numbers like $787,976 grab attention fast, but here is the truth collectors need to understand. A normal 2021 P1 dime, in regular circulated condition, is usually worth face value, which is 10 cents. Even in uncirculated condition, most examples sell for a small premium, often between $1 and $5 depending on quality. So why do people talk about huge prices? The answer lies in rare errors, special conditions, and collector hype. If a 2021 P1 dime has a major mint error, such as a dramatic off-center strike, missing design elements, double die features, or planchet errors, then the value can increase significantly. Error coins are where modern dimes can suddenly become very interesting and very valuable. Condition is another key factor. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services can sell for much more than average examples. A perfectly preserved 2021 P dime with no marks, strong strike, and full details could be worth much more than a circulated one, especially if demand rises in the future. The market for modern coins is also driven by psychology. When collectors believe a coin from a certain year or mint might become rare later, demand increases. Videos, posts, and rumors can cause sudden spikes of interest. This does not mean every coin will reach extreme prices, but it does mean that awareness matters. Another important point is that coin values change over time. What seems ordinary today can become special decades later. Many valuable coins in history were once ignored. People spent them, lost them, and damaged them, not knowing that future collectors would search for clean examples. This is why some collectors choose to save modern coins in perfect condition, hoping they will become scarce later. The 2021 P1 dime represents modern American coinage at a unique moment in history. It was minted during a time of economic uncertainty, changing spending habits, and increased interest in collectibles. While it is not rare today, its long-term story is still being written. If you have a 2021 P1 dime, do not rush to believe every price you see online. Examine the coin carefully. Look for unusual features. Compare it with verified listings. Education is the most powerful tool in coin collecting. The real value of a coin comes from knowledge, not hype. Coins are more than money. They are time capsules. They travel through hands, pockets, and generations. A dime minted in 2021 may still exist 100 years from now, telling future collectors about our time, our economy, and our art. This is why coin collecting remains one of the most fascinating hobbies in the world. You never know which coin will become the next legend. Sometimes it is not about what the coin is worth today, but what story it carries and what it might become tomorrow. If you enjoy learning about hidden value, rare errors, and the true stories behind everyday coins, make sure you stay connected with coins. Because here, even the smallest coin can have the biggest story.